So I've already filmed the video. It's not out by the time I'm filming this. I am getting back into print on demand. And so I thought it'd be really fun to actually go through some of my older work because some of the stuff is still good and kind of up to my standards for the most part. But also, it's so you lovely people can maybe find in my old stuff if there's something that you maybe want on my POD sites. So this is actually a very old binder from probably college or maybe even high school where I've just sorted out my old artwork. So we're going to do a little looky-loo here and see if there's anything that I immediately want or maybe that you guys might want in the POD stuff. So without further ado, there's a lot in here. I really wish this was sorted more, but it's like kind of not. Let's start with this like smaller stuff right here. This is like various art challenges and whatnot of things. I do like this old piece. It's from Huevember. It was just tarragon, so I do like this one. That is terrible. This one's a little bit too beat up. I feel like I'd maybe have to redo this one if I did. Not really a fan of this one. I feel like I could have done that one better. This was a Halloween challenge series I did. More of those. It's like a frog. I do like this piece as well. This was in that same one. It was leaves, but I did like an alligator kind of thing. I feel like if I did a little bit of digital cleanup, this one could be good. This one goes in the maybe. I feel like I could maybe redraw this one better. This one was Dream. I went for like a galaxy hair type of thing. I feel like I could probably do this one a bit better. Cherry Lime Snail. This was actually like one of my first like true 100% like wash pieces. Maybe there's obviously some cleanup stuff I had to do, so like maybe I'd have to redo it. Maybe I'd have to clean it up digitally, but like little Easter Siggy. I did actually redo this one at a much bigger scale. Where is it? Hang on. Well, I don't know where I put her, but like there's a much bigger and better version of this. These are just when I did watercolor with bubbles, like soap and whatnot. I just realized there's a heart in this. That's kind of neat. Yeah, they're cool. I mainly did these like backgrounds. I could maybe do something like this again in the future. My favorite's probably this one, like brown and blue. Another Huevember piece. This one I do really enjoy. I can maybe clean this up a little bit. This is something a little different. I do like my little monster pieces. This one I keep meaning to redo. It's so dinky and like gross. This was one of the first little pieces of Siggy, my little monster. It was so damn cute. It's cute. It's not my best. This is another one of those Huevember one. No, this is yeah, this was the one I picked, like Pantone's. Lush Meadow. This one was really cute. Monochromatic monsters. I did like a whole mess of these things. I do like this one, but again, I feel like I can maybe make it a little bit better. This one was just a random like bog. There's a non-zero chance that was based on a Skyrim screenshot, to be honest. This one was just a bird. Wood thrush. It was like a Pantone color. This one, simple, cute. I might actually include that one. I might clean it up just a little bit. Volcano. Not good at volcanoes. Lava. I tried that trick of people. There's like a trick you can do like alcohol markers and watercolors of painting water, like in an anime, almost Studio Ghibli style. Yeah, it doesn't work with lava, it turns out. Halloween Siggy. This one was super dang cute. I'm gonna put them over here. I don't know if Siggy is still like a desirable character anymore. This one is all bent up and janky and really shiny because I used metallic watercolor. This one, oh my god, this is actually dated 2022. This was a really, really old piece. I tried the whole thing of like birch trees with like a credit card and it like didn't quite turn out. But there's some salt texture in the watercolor here. This one, it's fine. A lot of my work is yellow now that I realize it. This one I just like called Keepy Uppy, but it's like super old and like really bad. This one I think is like from a Pinterest solar power. It's fine. I feel like I can make that tree better. These are actually from a video that I did last year. It's where I was designing my own Animal Crossing villagers, so of like species that I wanted to see in the next game. So I did chipmunks, lizards, and caterpillars. I don't think I can actually make these into anything, just on a legal standpoint. because technically they are like Animal Crossing villagers, that they're wearing stuff from the game. I could maybe turn them into other characters, but I don't think I can actually like legally do anything with these. This one was just using pinks and like a flower study. It is what it is. One, I do like this piece. I feel like it just needs like something a little bit extra, so I'll put that in like a maybe. Yeah, these are all blank. Let's get into these, and I'll start with the embarrassing one. So I think I've said it before. I am a big fan of Bailey J, and something Bailey J used to do back in the day was drawing characters as hot guys, and so I did one years ago. It was an attempt at Rick Sanchez. There's actually a date on this. It's November 21st, 2018. So I was in college when I did this. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance I drew part of this in class, to be honest. We're just gonna go ahead and put this in the reject pile. My monsters for Ukraine. This was right as the stuff with Russia was going down. It's really cute. It's kind of simple. It was for a social media post. But I think if I did do something in like solidarity with everything going on, Beach Siggy. This one was one. This is actually a redo of a previous post picture, I believe. I did do another version of Beach Siggy. I do love Beach Siggy. I feel like I can maybe do this a little bit better now. Maybe I do another version of it. Because I can see like the beach line work is a little bad here. I feel like I could do a lot better with the sand texture. The waves look fine, but like I feel like I could do a lot better with this now. But we'll put it over here. Valentine's. Honestly, Monsters First Valentine, February 2023. It's fine. This tree looks really bad though, so I'm gonna axe that one. This was actually for a little artist parade thing I was a part of for I forget how long ago it was, but it was like every month there was like a little challenge, and this was when I first drew myself. It's like one of my little monster characters. This is from a long past series where I was doing monsters based on the states. I tried to do them in like alphabetical order. So here is Alabama, which I do like this one a lot. It's very nice. I really like this one. I feel like I can maybe clean this up a little bit. And then Alaska. Oh my god, this is like one of my favorite pieces I made all of last year. I need to clean it up a little bit, but honestly, I think they're both gonna finally go in the portfolio. This right here is one of my very first alcohol marker pieces. This thing is, I have no idea how old. What the hell is that hand? Yeah, no. This is actually an OC I did. This is my Rainbow Bacon Witch. I actually did this post reference from The Sims 4. I want to make a video on like how The Sims 4 actually helps me with my art. Because this hair is actually a reference from The Sims 4. The top is this shape is from The Sims 4 as like the skirt and whatnot, and I actually use like traits as poses. I want to make a video on that, but I really, really love this character as a whole. Like, I love my candy witches. I just want to do like final pieces of them for the portfolio. So right now I'm going to put this to the side, but I want to make something with her. Yeah, again, this is like a doodle page, the way I could remember stuff about some of my characters. Like, these are actually on acrylic pour paintings. We have Olivia, Benji, and Gabby, some monster characters. This is one I thought about doing for back to school. Again, this is like the color study for that. I might finish that piece one day if I ever do get back into my monster characters. And this is just a swatch sheet. This selection might all be from videos. I'm not 100% sure. This was one of my I think this might have been like my very first gouache piece. It's fine. It's not my best work though. Like, the tape didn't like me. Again, one of my very first marker art pieces. This is March 19th, 2018. Very, very old. I think this was the first pass out. What the hell is up with these tits? Of one of my comic book-esque characters, Emerald Isle. Really need to get around to actually designing her. This is one I attempted to do the drawing with waffles thing of like drawing the same thing every single year. Wow, 2020. I really grown in the past 6 years, huh? Like, a lot of my clothing is just basically folds. Yeah. This one is one of the pieces I am very, very proud of. It's the Mommy Monsters. Yeah, Monster Mommy and Me, March 2023. I really love this piece. It has always been a big part of my collection. It's one of the ones where I really decided like I want the monsters to be a part of me. So this one's definitely going over here. One of my first pieces with watercolor. My pen did not like me. I'm kind of surprised I still have this thing. Here's some Five Nights at Freddy's stuff I did many years ago. I was basically trying to do FNAF in like an Animal Crossing vibe. I really love this little Foxy, and the Freddy looks so damn cute. And there's like a circus baby asking, I want to see the skipping room. There's that, and that's watercolor Spider-Man. Like, it's fine. I like keeping this one as like a placeholder of like, this is where I used to be and where I can learn from anatomy. This ring right here, I lovingly call Barbenheimer. This is squeegee art. Did I actually write Barbenheimer on the back? I did not. But yes, it's cool. It's a nice background piece. Right, so like maybe it's like a sticker or something. It'd be cool, but I don't know about. I do want to do more squeegee art. I probably should. Do I have a squeegee in here? I do. There is a squeegee in here. This one I think I am going to redo and kind of refine a little bit. This was I wanted to make just like typography calligraphy backgrounds digitally, so I used my floral stencils with watercolor, and it's really cool. I like it a lot. It's just I want to refine this. This is one. Did she ever get a name? I don't think she ever got a name. But this is one I was just learning from Pinterest, and I really like it. I want to turn this into something. This was, I don't remember how long ago I drew. I knew this is very old. This is one of the oldest pieces I have in my entire collection. As in I was maybe, this was right after New Leaf came out, because I remember Zucker being like one of my favorite villagers. So I was like 15 when I made this, when I drew this. Because I remember this really old sketchbook. I remember like cutting it out, like folding it and whatnot. Yeah, I was very young when I did this, and I was not in a good place. But it's cute to still have. So another Bailey J inspired piece. Did I remember the back of it or anything? Drawing herself as a Disney princess. This piece is not aged very well, like at all. It's really old. I would maybe like to take a crack at this again one day. What the hell is up with that jughead ass looking crown? Oh, these are so stinking cute. I wish I did more of these, but it's just kind of difficult nowadays. Also, these have aged not very well. So I was doing wrestlers as Pokemon many years ago. So I was proud of some of these. Dolph Zigglypuff, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. This was the New Day. So it was, say it with me, Kofi Slow Kingston, Big EV, and Xavier Pseudowoodos. These are actually guys that are no longer in the company, but they were Ekans Amore and Big Wish Cash. Oh, and it's really hard to see. I was trying to do Nia Jinx. One of my very first self-portraits. Wish I could remember how old I was, but I remember these glasses. So I was probably again at like maybe 15, 16. It's just a shiny Mime Junior doodle. I love Mime Junior. One I made 100% because I was in fandom. DFTBA, Peeps, French the Llama, Tibios. I was a big Nerfed Harrier person. Concept art for something I made in 2021. I was given an art challenge by my boyfriend and his roommate at the time, where it was like redesigning or something. No, it was like an armadillo Pokemon. It kind of was like a Sandshrew, to be honest, though. I called it Floordil. Really cute. I apparently gave it like body colors and like whatnot. I apparently went pretty hardcore on this. This is old concepts from my a time when I was making jewelry. I wanted to do like Alice in Wonderland inspired by its original palette of 1865. I have like 1865 White Rabbit. There might be an Alice and Mad Hatter page in here as well. Nothing special. Here it is. Yeah. Where I was fascinated by the fact that in the original references and like whatnot of when Alice in Wonderland was originally done, the model for Alice was blonde, but she was actually wearing a yellow dress. Like historically, her dress wouldn't have been blue. Disney is the reason that she's blue. Like one guy is the reason that she's blue. And I really love the idea of like historically a yellow Alice. And I really like this Mad Hatter design. He looks like a little bit like David Bowie or like something. He looks a little bit like something, I don't know what. Honestly, no, he looks like oh god, why can't I remember? Henry from Stranger Things, kind of looks like. More Siggy. This was like a Christmas tree thing. It was just cheeky. I should have drew this in college, like in the middle of class. But I had like a little monster with a candle, like bouncing a pumpkin. This is just like a blob study. More monster pieces just from school. These are some Fakemon I did, Railrog and Papetta. This is one of my only soft pastel pieces. I never really got back into soft pastels. This right here is the last piece, and this is one that is very near and dear to my heart. It's sounded okay, it's really chaotic. This is when I did Boyfriend Picks My Art Supplies. When I told him, I was like, hey, this is what I want to do, he actually was really into the idea of like, I'm going to pre-plan your piece and I'm going to like challenge you at what I know you can do. And like this was really fun. And I'm so thankful for it. It's just a lot of chaos. And I think maybe now that I have more supplies, more technique, I'd maybe ask him to do this again with me, because it was a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the pieces that I definitely do want to include. If you guys are against any of these, that's fine. Let me zoom in a little bit. Monster Mommy and Me, Alaska, and Alabama. Beach Siggy once I redo it. This little like mountainscape. Halloween Siggy. This little Black-Eyed Susan piece. Windowsill Siggy. Cherry Lime Snail once I touch this up. Leaves. And Tarragon. But that is everything for this one. I have quite a few things that I'm going to get started with. I'm really excited about doing this whole POD thing. Again, I'm using both RedBubble and Threadless, as I mentioned in the video, and all those will be linked down below. Hopefully by the time I actually get these videos edited and whatnot, they'll actually be uploaded and going forward. And if there's anything that I put in the reject pile that you want to see on there, please let me know. You can either put like a timestamp or the description, or if I said the name of it, feel free. Click the subscribe to see more things such as this and to watch me fulfill my hopeful dreams of being a full-time artist in 2026. And I will see you all very soon.